25. Kaylor Swift, 18. Raven Fritch, 309. Bruno Scars, 800. B-Moy, 11. Big Bang Theory, 360. Raven Spencer, 423. Showtime, 50. And we're so lucky to have, who do we have?
This is the Team USA West. They're in the dark jerseys, and they are 03, Dizzy Izzy, number 10, Rivas, number 100, M. Norberg, number 12, Ambush Ash, number 13, Psychotic Angel. Number 710, Brazilian Smacks. Number 79, Little Regulator. Number 816, Mousetrap. Number 89, Speed Brayu, and 911, Apocalypse Her. And an addition here written on the very tiny bottom is number 063, Bumper Car, and number 411, M. Dysort, I think. Mine is handwritten, so I apologize to any skaters whose name I've mispronounced.
Absolutely. These rosters were developed via ballot, so a lot of this work is done at the last minute. I do want to say the Dark Jammer is 03 Dizzy Izzy, who does have lead jammer status. Number 11 from Mob City, B-Moy, is the other jammer, the jammer for the junior MVPs.
It has been so exciting to watch these players. Many of them on Team USA West play at this tournament in different leagues, and now to watch them all together is pretty incredible.
Absolutely. In fact, some of these skaters actually skate for 2 leagues. Yes. Afro Jamurai, who just left the box and re-entered the track as the pivot, she skates both in the open all-gender league for Mob City and then also with Seattle Derby Brats Galaxy Girls from, obviously, Seattle.
And I tell you, Afro Jamurai is a name you want to watch because she has done great work both as a jammer and as a blocker. Oh. Well, that's a weird thing to happen.
I'm not sure exactly how or what this happened, but the elastic on the helmet cover got tangled around the wheels.
Around the wheel.
Oh, he might not need to enter this jam. Sorry.
This might need to be a sit-out.
Yeah. Sorry, you might have to.
Bumper car. Okay. Secure.
Oh, fantastic.
The helmet. Or no, that was a bag.
Oh.
The little drawstring on the bag.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Bruno Scars wearing the star for the MVP juniors in the white.
But that's Rivas out as lead jammer for Team USA. Oh, coming in hard, Rivas. But makes it through the pack, picks up 5.
Not sure if Bruno is planning on a pass or just the stash. At this point, I believe it might be just the stash. But it doesn't seem to be fooling any of the jammers. She's not getting through any easier, struggling as she may. Bob to the inside.
Oh, nice little skip and a hop jump there. Safe at first base.
Yeah, he was definitely looking to his bench to make sure that that was a safe landing.
And it was. He stayed inbounds. Rivas getting a little knock into the infield, recycled back.
Bruno Scars still on the initial pass, facing 244. I believe that's Tribal Terror. I know that's Tribal Terror. Tribal Terror, an amazing jammer and blocker from California Mayhem. I enjoyed watching his playing all weekend. In fact, this particular team MVPs must have been hard to get because so many natural MVPs were on Team USA.
Yes.
Yet we're still able to fill an entirely huge roster of junior MVPs because that is basically the level we're looking at the juniors. That was interesting. That was an unintentional skating out of bounds. Doesn't look like a ref called it or caught it, but before as he was calling it up.
Yes. Big Bang Theory. That's who I was trying to put the name together. I apologize for acting weird. But that was Big Bang Fury, who does the great hits. Seen her play the whole entire weekend, just doing a great job for her team.
Absolutely. All of these skaters.
But you know that that's Threatening Thunder because you see a shiny skirt. And Threatening Thunder also doing some damage on the track for Team USA. She's out as lead jammer.
Wearing one of her skirts of power,
She
able
does
to get
have
through. Yep.
all the skirts of power.
She does. Although I'm guessing she's got skates and legs of power
Yes.
and training of power as well.
The skirt comes, with a pretty skirt comes great responsibility.
Absolutely. 5 points on the board for Team USA.
Mousetrap, another name that we've heard over and over this weekend, taking a penalty, will head to the penalty box and serve.
Looks like it was a cut call.
That little Jamma also taking a seat in the penalty box. This gives a power jam to Thunder.
Yes, Webster from Angel City bopping Threatening Thunder way out of bounds, forcing her to cycle all the way back. Rare that you see such effective blocking against Threatening Thunder.
Yes. Wow, one little shoulder there by Webster.
Yep,
Takes
Webster's
Thunder
got her.
out.
Yep, Webster's got her number.
I gotta tell you, I'm super impressed with the MVP so far. Team USA has had the benefit of playing together before.
Right.
And so they know each other a little bit. The MVPs were just chosen randomly by ballot at this event. And so they're kind of learning one another as they go.
Learning one another and their coaches. The coaches were,
Indeed, yes.
volunteers. The MVPs are drawn from 6 different teams. Some of these skaters are actually used to skating only against other female competitors, where
Right.
others are used to skating in the all-gender category. So this is a real brand new. I mean, this is literally the first time these skaters have played together, and they are
Right.
acting as such a great team.
Right.
They know the game so well, and they're so quick to adapt to other styles. It's a real testament to the training that the junior derby leagues get and how well they absorb.
Yes. Doing a great job out there is Bumper Car. Just trying to lap this. Bad Little Jamma had the star, and she got it in her hand right now. She's looking around for her pivot.
Looks like a forearm.
There is a successful star pass there on the track, right around turn number 2. Oh, bumped out of bounds. And the star pass is to Bimoy. Bimoy, another name that has stood out this weekend. These are young people that those of you around the country need to keep your eye on.
Yes, and all around the country, actually, because as these kids age out, if they decide to go to college, college isn't always where they're from. So
Right.
just because, that's a Portland skater, that's a Los Angeles skater, doesn't mean Iowa or Missouri can't get
Right.
that skater.
So take a look at these wonderful skaters here. Okay.
And we have others that can rotate in and out.
So Spreed Bayou on the line. This is the first time Spreed has jammed for this so far.
Yes, and Mad Max wearing the white jersey from
Whoa.
Cherry Bomb.
Ha!
Mad Max is a madman. He is an amazing jammer. I've been impressed with him all weekend.
Look,
In fact,
the crowd erupts.
of course, lead jammer status, first time earned by the MVPs. 4 points on the board. This is the first points that they have scored thanks to Mad Max. Watch this junior.
Right.
It is amazing
And
work.
He likes to ham it up as he comes around.
Yes,
the
he
bench,
does.
too.
He loves it. And 5-point pass. This is phenomenal. This is turning the tide. This is exactly what the MVP team needed to have happen. It's a great morale booster. He's going around for another circuit. Decides best to call it off. How many points this pass? All right, no points, but still 9-point pass holding Team USA to 4. We could not ask for anything better. I am about to sign off. We're doing tag team announcers here. Thank you so much for tuning in to the MVP bout. We've got another, 20 minutes left.
So 20 minutes. So as Statter was saying, this is a 30-minute bout. We only have 2 timeouts, and they are not allowed to take a timeout under the 2-minute mark. So this will go on very quickly. We're moving around seats.
I am Regrettal taking over the seat from Mad Statter.
Oh no!
We have Jammer going to the penalty box. That is number 700 for Team USA Junior.
Toe Jammer. Toe Jammer, again, another name that you're going to hear a lot, has done some amazing work during this tournament, but does pick up a penalty. This is a power jam for the MVPs.
This is an exciting game at the Big O. We are literally watching the future of roller derby in progress. As a junior coach myself, nothing could be more exciting than seeing these kids take on the full contact, exactly the same as an adult skater would, and dominating.
Yes. The skaters at this level, level 3 juniors, are every bit as good as any of the adults will see.
Nacho Tape Boy doing some amazing hit to the outside, completely stopping that Team USA jammer.
Oh, one big hit there.
Last hit from 911.
That was A-Train Toe Jammer back through the pack. So that's Team USA West picking up another 5.
Our score right now is 69 for Team USA, 9 points for the Big O MVP junior team.
There has been a successful star pass on the track. It looks like that was to Showtime, but Team USA calls the jam.
Been encouraged by our head announcer to give shout outs to our viewers at home. My home league, the Eves of Destruction, watching in Victoria, Canada. Junior team from the Eves of Destruction is the Rotten Apples. I'm hoping to see some of them skating here in the years to come.
And speaking of apples, I'm Rippy Longstocking, and I'm going to hand my headset over to Apple.
Nice talking to you, Rippy. I look forward to Apple. That jam is underway. Number 7-1 from Team USA West. That is Sunny Days. Wearing the jammer helmet for the Big O MVP.
Ooh, Bruno Scars, everyone. Taking a tough fall out there for the MVPs and calling that jam. That was number 800.
Holding down a 0-0 jam on that turn.
I'm Apple Bottoms Up, so happy to join you. We're playing a little bit of mouth swap at the Big O, where, we're just swapping the mic back and forth, enjoying all the announcers for these Big O MVP games.
If we have MVPs on skates, we have MVPs on mic.
That's right. Number 18 in the blue, Global Storming. Got to announce for this young skater all weekend. Really enjoyed their defense. Let's see what they can do as a jammer today for Team USA.
That 001 Battle Jammer from Angel City in white.
Just played on track 3. Got to just announce that. It's a great game with Angel City taking a huge win over the Rosebuds. And now they're all out there playing together. It's awesome.
It's number 2-3 from Team USA reporting to the penalty box.
Want to give a shout out on the interwebs to my derby wife, Scarletta Vendetta. She's a big part of the production team here at the Big O tournament. Much of the streaming has been supervised by her and Grimes and Punishment, members of the local Emerald City roller derby community and the Lane County Concussion.
That is initial pass completed there by 001 Battle Jammer for Angel City. That is your Big O MVP jammer.
And out of that pack for 4 points, 001. A huge opportunity at Power Jam MVPs.
The crowd is so excited by these MVP jammers from the juniors. Difficult for these cobbled together teams to win against an organized Team USA. Every point that goes on the board is having a huge reaction from the fans in the stand. 5 points that turn.
And Angel City's jammer representing for the Big O MVP now getting into some trouble there is number 79 on the Team USA. Tries to bring a cut draw, denied by the referee crews. They're paying attention out there. A little help from their pivot, number 001 having a cut moment.
Just at the same time that number 18 is returning from the penalty box for Team USA.
Global storming up the inside line, resetting, and a lot of really nice footwork all weekend from Global storming out there.
We've seen some good action from him. High-scoring jammer in the last game of his that I saw.
There's been so much Derby. We hope you're enjoying it. Those archives will be coming out in a week or so because this action is so live right now. You're going to have to rewatch it in slow-mo.
End of jam, 3 points achieved by the MVPs, 4 points by Team USA. I've been Rick Weddle. I'm going to hand off the mic again.
All right, and I'll be getting another friend here to chat you through the Big O MVP. This is a 30-minute exhibition bout. The clock is going to continue to tick even though each team has only one timeout. If they so choose to use it, the clock will continue to wind down, so we have time for that adult MVP co-ed bout.
Adult MVPs, what up? This is Loose Change. All right, so we've got
Number 710, yo, Brazilian. Smacks out there in the blue. And right now, still sitting in the penalty box, now returning to the track, number 001.
That is Bad Little Jamma.
An Angel City jammer who sat in the penalty box and now starting in this second portion is stuck up at the top of the track. Trying to put a little defense on the Team USA jammer.
And there we have official star pass. Looks like that is...
Oh, I'm not sure who that is. There's a pivot out there. I see some pants on them. I see some numbers out there. From this perspective, we won't be able to tell you who is stashed that star helmet cover, but it's a Big O MVP who has now donned it right back on. Let's see who they tell me that is.
All right, and in 4, 3, 2, 1. That is number something 89, ends in 89. 989 Vicious Vanna from Cherry Bomb.
So much talent. I'm starting to recognize all the faces, but not really sure who. If you're out there watching, please hashtag Big O 2018. We want to see what you've been up to, enjoying yourselves out there on the track. We've been enjoying ourselves here and hope that you love your online experience.
We've got Rage Quick for Emerald out there jamming for junior MVPs in white.
And that's number 244, Tribal Terror. With the hands up, signaling. I really didn't do it. I swear I didn't, but the referee saying you did.
You did it. You did it. We heard the thud of the knees. We know that you did it, Tribal Terror. So take your 30 seconds, hang out, call it good, and then don't do it again. So we've got
in the white for the Big O MVP. Rage Quick still working the turn. Not making any much progression right here. Tribal Terror taking away the countdown in the box as they're standing ready to re-enter.
Live and Let Cry attempting to make some movement with some of those Team USA junior blockers. Not having a lot of movement, but we've got number 244. That is Tribal Terror out of the penalty box, rolling through, picking up some points. And that is 5 big points for Tribal Terror. Meanwhile, he has a compatriot heading to the penalty box. That is Toe Gemma. Looks like we've got a potential star pass to the pivot. Who is number 11? That is B. Moy from Mob City as one of your MVPs. B. Moy has the jammer hat on now.
This is a 2-minute jam I take. I'm just sitting down.
Hello, October Revolution. This is a 30-minute exhibition bout that the clock keeps running on.
Oh, it doesn't stop.
Does not stop, even though each team has one timeout available. In blue, we have Team USA junior MVPs. In the white, we've got the other junior MVPs, the non-Team USA MVPs. And we've got 007, that is Mad Max on the jammer line from Cherry Bomb for the juniors in white.
Oh, Mad Max always does that double stomp. I
does
called
that
all
boom,
their
boom.
games, yeah. There's 2 Mad Maxes on that same team, isn't there?
There's a Mad Max and a Mad Max. I don't know. There's multiple Mad Maxes, but unfortunately this Mad Max is going to the penalty box. We're spending 30 seconds there. Meanwhile, number 816 that is Mousetrap from Team USA is your lead jammer.
Mousetrap getting tangled up a bit in the back. And getting called out on a low block. This is... They're going to take a seat after Mad Max leaves,
Yep.
so it's going to be a full 30 seconds in the box for Mousetrap and a full 30 seconds on the track, hopefully, for Mad Max.
And with that, a big apex leap for Mad Max. Picks up, makes an initial pass through, coming through in point scoring position now. Nice hit to the outside there by number 42, who is Mount Crushmore on the juniors. Team USA.
Big jump by Mad Max, but isn't able to get through. Looks like an out of position block by Mount Crushmore, taking a seat with the pivot cap on for Team USA. Both jammers are active inside the pack right now, and they're both scoring points.
Both of them picked up 5.
They both started that scoring pass when the other one was in the box.
And Mad Max threw for 4 more right ahead of Mousetrap. Mad Max putting some additional points up on that on the scoreboard, and the crowd is loving it. And with that, jam ends.
We got Twiggy Marley and M. Dysert sitting in the penalty box for Team USA. Going to give a pack advantage to the MVPs, taking the track.
And we've got Bruno Scars in white, jamming for the junior team, the junior MVPs.
Team USA West has got number 20. That is Thrasher.
Thrasher.
Jam is on, as they would say 10 years ago. And these teams were jockeying for position, but now they're moving. Looks like one of those MVPs is headed to the penalty box. That is captain number 50.
That is showtime. But our lead jammer goes to number 800, Bruno Scars. Bruno Scars coming in, picks up probably, I look like cleared pack, a couple people's hips there.
Bruno Scars coming in backwards, trying to maximize points. Gets 3 more on that secondary pass.
But is able to hold Team USA to 0.
Scored on 138 to 36. That doesn't really matter. This is all about the fun.
And we've got 001, bad little Gemma from Angel City.
And is up against number 13, Psychotic
Angel.
Psychotic Angel.
Looks like this is Team USA West that we are playing against right now. And with that, we've got showtime out of the penalty box. The pivot is back on the track for the juniors MVPs in white jerseys.
Some whistles. Looks like it's going to be a cut call. Who's it on? Yep, that is the jammer from Team USA West. Psychotic Angel taking a seat in the penalty box.
Meanwhile, Bruno Scars still out there. We've got a star pass, not fully completed, but looks like we've got that pivot with the star in hand.
Going to be a penalty. Number 25 taking a seat for the MVP is Nacho Tape Boy.
Nacho Tape Boy.
I dare you to ask Nacho Tape Boy to tape the track.
Number 50, I think that is Showtime with the Jammer star in hand, trying to come up against that wall of junior MVP USA skaters.
Psychotic Angel went through the pack last time backwards, this time forwards, but 10 points total overall on that.
And we have an official Jammer now. That is Showtime indeed. Coming up against, looks like we've got Sunny Days, Rivers.
Sunny Days.
Rivers. That's what it is. Rivers. Not, and the jam is called. All right, and we are going to get back at it. We've got 007 going up against 700. 007 is Mad Max for the juniors in white. 700 is Toe Jamma for the MVPs in blue.
And your lead jammer out in front for the Team USA West is, of course, number 700, Toe Jammer. Not far behind now, out of the pack and eligible to score points is the MVP representative.
And that was Mad Max. Toe Jammer picked up some points, called it off.
And as we get back to the action on the track, scores currently 162 to 36. And we have very few minutes left in this game.
This is a 30-minute exhibition. The clock does not stop. And it's
Can't stop,
exciting.
won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. What? We've got number 42 for the Team MVP going up against 800. That is Bruno Scars for the junior MVPs.
Actually, I think that's on Team USA, number 42 is Mount Crushmore. But 800 is
Bruno Scars.
Bruno Scars, okay.
See, because you have the Team USA roster.
I gathered that.
I have the other juniors
Thanks,
roster.
Luz.
It's okay. I'm helpful.
We have a multiplayer block penalty called out on the track. And a cutting a track penalty is assessed on.
That is Bruno Scars.
How funny. There was also a Bruno Scars on one of the men's teams. I believe,
Popular name.
I believe the St. Louis Gatekeepers, actually. So 5 points on that first scoring pass for number 42 from Team USA, Mount Crushmore. And we have another Team USA member, pedal to the metal, heading to the penalty box.
Both junior MVPs, Jammer and Blocker, stand up at the exact same time, hands on hips, ready to get back to the action. Released, back to the pack, back to the wild.
5 points for Mount Crushmore on that next scoring pass. Enters the pack backwards in an attempt to avoid a back blocking penalty.
Comes up against that wall of 360, 323. 360 is Big Bang Fury.
And on the MVP side now, we are switching over to our next jam. 20 points for the MVPs on that last go round, 182 to 36. We have less than, I want to say, 3 minutes on the clock. I'm Ron Burgundy. Actually, I'm Scarlett O'Hurtia. I am not Ron Burgundy. I just can't see the scoreboard very well. I lack a mustache, so yes.
I mean, Ron Swanson's around here, we can make that happen.
This is true. 816 now jamming for the USA All-Stars. That is Mousetrap.
And G14 junior MVPs, that's 919 Rage Quick out of Emerald City. But that is a forearm penalty being assessed to Mousetrap. Rage Quit wants to utilize this, get around those those blockers, excuse me, pick up some more points for the junior MVPs.
Crowd is rather feverish right now, loving all of this junior action.
Who wouldn't? You got the junior MVPs going up against the Team USA juniors.
Number 04 for the MVPs now in the penalty box. And I believe that is Webster. Evelyn. Oh, you're right. Evelyn. And just like that, straight out of the penalty box, Mousetrap runs around that pack untouched for an initial pass. Your lead jammer still from the MVP team.
Oh, but is assessed a track cut penalty and will be going back to spend 30 seconds in the penalty box.
And the period clock has expired. The jam clock, only 24 seconds left. We have a star pass.
And that is number 25. That is Nacho Tape Boy going in, trying to pick up some points for junior MVPs.
And we have another Team USA member heading to the penalty box. This jam has 2 seconds left, and the crowd is going crazy.
Clears the pack.
And the crowd goes wild. Ah! Although you guys can hear that, so we really don't need to.
I mean, literally, the crowd is going wild. I could tell as soon as the junior MVPs are chanting, "We're number 2! We're number 2! We're number 2!"
There's lots of fist pumping going on in that crowd.
It's adorable. It is adorable.
It totally is. And we are coming to the end of our junior MVP game. But don't go too far, folks, because at 8:40...
Do you know what that means?
It's almost time for the grown-ups.
Yeah, it's almost time for the grown-up MVPs. What? I'm Luce Change.
And I'm Scarlett O'Hurtia. We will be back in a few minutes with our adult MVP game and a gender-inclusive MVP game. It's going to be good. Don't go too far. We will see you back here at the Big O 2018 in about 7 minutes. Woo.